We begin hour number 4 on this. What's today? Wednesday? Thursday?
That depends. Where are you?
Well, I'm on the other side of the world. International Dateline. I think it's Thursday. But it's technically Wednesday here in North America, right?
In North America, it's still Wednesday.
I'm still messed up after Christmas on days of the week.
I'm a little bit messed up, too.
Still having like a college football national championship game on a Monday. It should be on a Saturday.
Well, now that we don't get the MAC on Tuesdays.
Oh, I'm really messed up because of that.
We don't get our Wednesday night Sunbelt action. It's going to take some time to get used to it.
Yes.
We do have basketball tonight, though. A few games.
Yeah.
Speaking of basketball, in case you missed the news, Charles Bediako, temporary restraining order granted by Judge James H. Roberts there in Tuscaloosa in the circuit court, I believe. So Charles Bediako would be available to play against Tennessee at Coleman Coliseum coming up this weekend. Last time he appeared for the Tide was the 2022-2023 season. Charles Bediako averaged in his time in Tuscaloosa 6.6 points, 1.7 blocks per game.
So he gets the temporary restraining order where he technically can be on the floor and play for Alabama on Saturday. There will be another hearing on Tuesday. So just because he got the temporary restraining order today, there might be a little bit of a hesitation in regards to Alabama playing him on Saturday. We've been reading you quotes from around the country. We just told you about the athletics director at UConn basically saying the NCAA needs to step up and they need to take care of business. But he also pointed out that if Alabama is going to play Bediako after the NCAA has already ruled that he's ineligible, that the NCAA tournament should not count any games that Alabama wins in regards to Bediako being on the floor playing for the Tide.
Where was he before UConn?
Well, before UConn, he was at Minnesota.
Okay.
But before UConn, he was at Auburn.
Oh,
whoa. He was at Auburn?
Yeah, I don't know how I missed that, guys. Yeah, he was at Auburn. He was the COO at the athletic department.
And he's not happy that Alabama is getting Charles Bediako. I'm just trying to make sure I have the full picture.
Wait a second. So are you trying to insinuate that the athletics director at UConn is holding a grudge against the University of Alabama because he worked for years as the chief financial officer for Auburn University?
Careful, Pat, what you say about David Benedict, because I will tell you this. He was born in Tempe, Arizona.
There you go.
Pat, I would never say that or insinuate that somebody was saying that. I will 100% tell you that is what's happening with that guy.
So there's no insinuation.
No.
Like you're just coming straight out.
Do you think
that's not a coincidence?
So his 3 years that he served at Auburn in his entire career, you think that is where this Alabama hate's coming from?
Yes.
How many Iron Bowls did Alabama win while he was there?
Yeah, what years was he there?
And then 14, 15, 16.
So was that 2? 2 out of 3? If I remember correctly.
What was their basketball record?
Yeah.
Neither of them were very good at that time. not where they are now.
Who was that?
Sure.
Was that Avery or was that?
No, that would have been
Anthony?
No, that would have been Avery Johnson. Yeah, because that's when I was in college. Very fond memories of watching Avery Johnson Jr. single-handedly.
And that was Bruce Pearl before they got it rolling.
Spoil Alabama.
Yeah.
With how bad he was.
No, I think David Benedict is coming I don't think it's from an Auburn, Alabama perspective. I think this is more from what you went with originally. We're UConn from the Northeast. We don't like this.
Dan Hurley doesn't like it.
But Danny Hurley doesn't like
anybody.
He doesn't like 8 o'clock tips.
He probably doesn't like his brother.
Dan Hurley didn't like driving to Boston.
If that man can complain about something, he's going to do it.
One thing I remember from last year's tournament, though, is those interviews that they did with him, is his wife has the washing machine that she can travel with to wash all his clothes.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Did you see him griping about the chair he had to sit in the postgame show? Or the postgame interview he had?
Gosh.
Did you see that?
No.
Oh, yeah. He went into a profanity-laced tirade on the height of the chair, said it made him look like a blankety-blank elementary school kid because the chair was too small for him.
God, he's such a good basketball coach, but he just seems like one of the worst people. I'm sorry. Can you imagine having to sit down and have a beer with that guy?
No.
Oh.
No, I can't.
It sounds awful.
Mm.
He just seems like a miserable person.
Do you think he likes dogs?
No.
I bet he does.
He absolutely does not. He's a cat person.
What about the elderly?
Hates them. Can't play basketball.
Can't guard them either.
That's Tom Izzo.
That's different coach.
Izzo, sorry.
Different coach. Hall of Famer, but different coach.
That's another disgruntled type guy. Nah, I love Tom Izzo. He's great. The text line is open at 205-834-9450. We've also posted an emergency Pat Ponders poll question. Would you like to go over the results there, Conrad Van Chaos?
Yes, I can do just that. So, yeah, we put out an emergency poll question dealing with Charles Bediako. It simply says, should Alabama allow Charles Bediako to play on Saturday against Tennessee? And right now, 52% of you have said no, they shouldn't allow him. 48% yes. So very close, but the majority, by a small margin, the majority voting that no, Alabama should not allow him to play against Tennessee.
And I'm not taking shots at, I love everybody who participates and interacts on the show, and everybody's entitled to your opinion. That's why we read the text, because we want to hear from you. But this is just interesting because the different sides that folks are on, I have no idea who this person pulls for, but we do it on a daily basis. But it reads, no way Bediako should be allowed to play. College is for amateur athletes. He has signed and played professional basketball. Sorry, he can't cut it at the next level. It's hard for me to look at it that way now.
I think that's
You have guys, in some cases, opting to come back to school because they're going to make more money than they would at the professional level.
Yeah. I mean, I'll come out and say it, though. I do think with this situation with Bediako is he wasn't good enough to make it in the NBA, and this is an opportunity for him to continue playing. I think that's a fair assessment of this situation, but the money overall is that's all that matters.
This one reads, if he does play and Bama does win, you don't think Tennessee would contest the results if it wasn't later ruled ineligible? I don't think Sankey will let Bama play him.
Okay, but what if you have a player, let's say you go through the whole first half of the season, and then you have a player that, I don't know, gets expelled from school or something, or they're ruled ineligible. Do you then retroactively go back and cancel out all the wins that you had while that player was on your team? No, he's just not eligible anymore. I guess that's how I would look at it. He's eligible on Saturday. If they win, they win. If they lose, they lose. And then if he's not eligible after that, then that's it.
Greg Sankey is not going to step in on this. There's courts involved. Greg Sankey is not stepping in on this, just like Brett Yormark did not step in on the Baylor situation. Not happening.
Going back to Pat Forty, his criticism, somebody chimes in, Pat Forty also thinks that men can play in women's sports. I didn't know that about Pat. But.
And that's interesting, too, because his son was an Olympic swim, or I don't know if he
swam at Missouri.
He made the Olympic team. I don't think he was at Missouri. I think he was on the West Coast.
I thought one of his kids swam
maybe
at
one
Missouri.
of them, but one of them made the Olympic team. He was like an alternate, but he was
That's impressive.
He was a very, very good swimmer.
Let's see. Wormhole. Alabama football should sue and get Derrick Henry to play. Anthony Edwards still has eligibility, according to a Georgia fan in basketball.
He absolutely does.
This one reads, they just need to make it where college basketball players must stay at least 3 years.
Well, they tried that.
Greg says, Nate Oates, don't hate the player, hate the game. LOL, this is now the game. Yes, it is. Sharif Cooper, Auburn, make it happen. Ian Westbrook, 97 Braves team was legit. Yes, they were. Didn't win a world title, though. Thanks, Conrad.
Sorry. I was only one.
Howie says he's going to be in Curacao on the cruise and wonder if I can go and knock on the door where he lived. I would not just walk up randomly to a house, Howie, but I did do a little bit of research for you. I can tell you, I know Curacao is not a big place, but he lived about 3 miles from the oil refinery growing up. That's all I can give you. I'm sure if you ask where did
in Curacao, if I'm not mistaken, that is a property of, it's a Dutch property, right?
I think so.
The Netherlands?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I thought.
It is within the Kingdom of the Netherlands.
Now they speak Dutch. So Andrew Jones could play for the team Netherlands in the World Baseball Classic.
Huh.
Is that this year?
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
We got a pretty stacked roster.
Bediako is still not to leave Bama because he wasn't ready for the pros, but that beep, beep, didn't listen to the advice. To heck with him, and he didn't use heck. Thank you, Mark.
So Mitt Winter, who is a frequent guest on this program, famed attorney from Kansas City.
Former pride of William and Mary basketball.
Absolutely. He just posted this a few minutes ago. He says, from playing in the G League to playing in college basketball in a week, the NCAA just keeps issuing press releases and hoping for help from Congress, while courts continue to shred its rule book. If college sports wants enforceable rules, it's time for a different approach. Could not agree more with Mitt Winter. Because the courts they are shredding the rule book of the NCAA. And the NCAA keeps sending out these hollow press releases, hoping that Congress is going to get off their butt and do something. And they're not.
This is why the friends that I work with at the NCAA who handle in just running championships, they're like, ooh, so glad I'm on this side of the building.
Yeah, a little bit easier now. You know who's still winning, though? The lawyers.
Oh, all the lawyers. All you lawyers out there.
They're making bank. Yeah. You're going to have a bunch of lawyers retire in like 5 years because they will have made so much money from all of this.
Oh, all you great American lawyers out there. Charging by the second. Here's to you.
What a world we live in, man.
Mm-hmm. A lot of it.
And especially, so we mentioned the fact, right, that Charles Bediako is being represented by the same person covering Darian Mintz's case?
And it's the same attorney that had signed on to be Desmond Williams' attorney at Washington.
Yeah.
After his attorney had fired him. Remember?
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Because he was Jed Fish's attorney.
That's right.
So he said, we got a little conflict of interest here.
Yeah,
I'm going to have to stay off of this case.
I'm going to go with the guy that's going to be here for more than a year.
And the guy that's representing Bediako is a University of Florida Law School graduate. He's a Gator. Not that matters. I'm just letting you know he's an SEC guy.
Oh, here's interesting. Greg says, here's my concern. If you watch the teams Alabama played early in the year, all of them had Euro professionals who are now admitted to the college teams playing against them all night. Or all Nate Oates is trying to do right now is level the playing field in an attempt to win. I don't necessarily think it's for that.
Well, I mean, I didn't think of I guess I didn't look at Auburn as like, oh, they got Jovic. I can't believe they did that.
By the way, that was a really good ad.
It was a really good ad. That was great by them. But it does pose the question, could Luka Doncic come and play because he never played college athletics. He played professionally overseas. Unfortunately, I don't think any school can pay the $70 million salaries that some of these
That's where
NBA
the NBA
guys
has
are
the
making.
colleges.
Yeah, those contracts are top notch. If you can play in the NBA, that's where you want to go.
I don't think Cody or Mark Cuban are wanting to pay that kind of money.
No, those deals are insane.
Never say never, though, right?
Charles Bediako, the first $70 million college athlete. Right.
All right, we will continue on. More of your calls and your texts as well. We're wide open the rest of the way here on Three Man Front. It is 1:18. Welcome back into Three-Man Front. We'll do some Pat Ponders coming up at the bottom of the hour, brought to you by Courtesy GMC in Trustful. You can be a part of the program. You can either call us at 1-800-239-WJOX, 205-834-9450. That is the number on the Courtesy GMC text line. The big story, if you're just now tuning in, Charles Bediako, he is enrolled in classes at the University of Alabama. They filed paperwork at a local court in Tuscaloosa. They have been granted a temporary restraining order in which he is eligible to play for the University of Alabama basketball team on Saturday. We will see if Alabama indeed suits him up and allows him to play against Tennessee, or they're going to wait through Tuesday, in which the next hearing will be had, to see if they can get a permanent injunction against the NCAA.
We'll keep our eyes peeled on Friday, because what if our friends at Prize Picks put up a player projection for one Charles Bediako?
Oh, we have to play it.
We will have to play it. We need to win is what we need to do, Conrad. We were losers again last night. But that
oh, my gosh. What is going on?
We've never had a streak like this.
Just 7 in a row.
7 in a row.
Let's make it missed. 8. Make it 8 in a row.
So fade us right now.
Fade them.
Fade us right now. Prize Picks, if you're new to Prize Picks, join millions of users. Sign up for America's #1 fantasy sports app. It's simple to play. You pick more or less on at least 2 player stats. If you get your picks right, both of those picks right, you can cash in. Now, there's been several nights we've got one of the two, but you got to get both. Tonight, we will go Southeastern Conference basketball. What could go wrong? Rupp Arena. Texas taking on the Wildcats. Tremont Mark of the Longhorns. 15 points projected. More or less? More.
More. Let's do it.
Just going more.
Let's go more.
All right.
More's more fun.
We'll go more there. And then for Kentucky, let's go Denzel Aberdeen.
Okay.
13.5 points.
More.
You're going more?
More.
We're going to go more.
We're going more.
All right. If for some reason we hit on both of those, we're a winner.
It's going to happen.
Chances are we're trending in the wrong direction. But you can be a winner, too. You download the Prize Picks app today. Use code WJOX to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code WJOX. $50 in lineups. After the first $5 lineup, Prize Picks, it is good to be right when you are.
So it's funny. I saw a graphic, and I'm curious to see what Conrad says about this. So BetMGM did a graphic in which they ranked the Saban coaching tree all time.
Okay.
They have Curt Cignetti at 1.
Okay.
Kirby Smart 2. Jimbo Fisher 3.
Okay.
Mario Cristobal 4. Dan Lanning 5. Lane Kiffin 6. Steve Sarkisian 7. Brent Key 8, Pete Golding 9, and rounding out the top 10 if you're ranking the Saban coaching tree according to BetMGM, Jim McElwain.
McElwain. What about Dayball? Did he get on there?
He did not.
He did not.
So what do you think about the top ones? Cignetti, Kirby, Jimbo.
Interesting, Cignetti over Kirby just because of amount of championships, but
I was about to say, I have no problem if you say right now Curt Cignetti is the best coach in college football, because I think you can make a very good case for that. But overall career, Kirby's got to be number 1 for me.
More opportunities for Kirby.
Yeah, and nothing saying Curt Cignetti might not be there in 2 years. He might be number 1, but right now I'd still have Kirby 1.
Do you have Jimbo over Mario?
Yeah, because he did win a national championship.
I mean, think about Curt Cignetti. It took him until 62 years old to get the Power 4 gig.
It's crazy.
Nick Saban, when did he win his first championship? Mid-40s?
2003. Something like that, 50. Late 40s, early 50s.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's never too late. That's what Charles Bediako's thinking right now.
And, hey,
I would say I would have Steve Sarkisian ahead of Lane Kiffin on this list.
I would, he made the playoff.
Yeah.
They've got Lane Kiffin at 6. Steve Sarkisian was 7.
It's a frog hair difference between the both of them, but it's easier to pile on Lane Kiffin.
But Steve Sarkisian made it to the playoffs a couple times.
I think a good poll question one day would be, who was a better offensive coordinator at Alabama, Steve Sarkisian or Lane Kiffin? I'd be very interested to see what people said in that regard, because they both were great.
I'd have to do a dive, data-wise, to see who was statistically better.
Yeah. I could just see a lot of people maybe leaning Sarkisian because a lot of people are going to blame Lane for losing that 2016 title.
Steve Sarkisian won an Iron Bowl, Conrad. Do not forget that.
He won a national championship as the offensive
He
coordinator.
won an Iron Bowl. Lane Kiffin's never won an Iron Bowl.
That's true. It's a great point.
Who else has come from that? What about Billy Napier? Did he make it?
No, he did not.
Mm-mm. You see, that's what I was trying to think. If there's anybody that we missed, it's like, oh, why are they not on the list? But I mean, I think that's
You know who
pretty-
will be
pretty
on the
good
list though one day? I predict Alex Mortensen. That would count as a Saban coaching
like
tree,
that.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, he's same as Dan Lanning because Dan Lanning was
What a
kind of
GA
running
or
around getting
whatever.
coffee, and
Mhm.
and then when Kirby went to Athens, he took him with him.
I mean, that's a pretty impressive list. All in all.
That's a really impressive list.
See, honestly, I might have Mario lower too. And I know he just made it to a national championship game, but as
Who would you have ahead of Mario?
an X's and O's
Where would
coach,
Doug Nussmeier be?
I don't know. See, that's my only thing is like, I'm fine with where he is. I just, maybe, in my opinion, I think Mario Cristobal is a good coach. I'm still not sold on him being a great coach, even though he just played for a national championship.
Could you argue that Jim McElwain should be listed higher than Pete Golding? Pete Golding's 2-1 as a head coach.
I was about to say he's
It's-
only coached 3 games.
And Jim McElwain took Florida to the SEC championship game.
Where was Golding on the list?
9?
9th.
No, technically you should be higher than
Lane Kiffin.
Lane Kiffin, Sark.
Yeah.
Hasn't he won more
that's
playoff
fair.
games than Sark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sark's only won. No, because last year,
They beat Arizona State. Well,
no, they won
They beat
2 playoff
Clemson.
games last year.
they beat Clemson and then Arizona State.
So they have the same number.
Pete's were more fun to
technically-
watch.
But technically, Pete Golding has a better record because he's 2-1 and Sark is 2-2.
Mm.
So percentage points wise, Pete's got it.
All right. When we come back on Three Man
Yeah.
Front, Damian Mitchell will join us in studio. We'll do some Pat Ponders. That's next on Three Man Front. It is 128 here on Jock's three-man front. You know, for more than 4 decades, Alabama Professional Services, they've been the trusted choice for pest control, termite protection, lawn care, fertilization, and more. These certified statewide teams at APS, they're experts, friendly, efficient, reliable. You need to call them today at 205-951-9717. APS proudly serves homeowners and businesses across Alabama, including Birmingham, Montgomery, Huntsville, and many surrounding communities. Call today, request your free, no-obligation estimate at 205-951-9717, or simply go to their website, alabamaprofessional.com.
Can we take time, just everybody, because she keeps texting in, Faye and all of her beauty shop, they're listening there in Childersburg. So everybody said hey.
Oh, hey. Say hey to Faye.
Hey, Faye.
Hey, Faye. Hey, honey.
Have you met Faye?
Hey, boo.
Not in person, though.
Not in person?
She said my coworkers at the salon think I'm crazy, but they all listen now.
Crazy in love, maybe.
When are you just going to text her and say, hey, let's meet up somewhere for coffee?
I'm shy. I'm real shy.
Maybe Paige would pay more attention to you.
Oh, gosh.
Huh?
You're right.
Paige, I'm
being
being pursued.
Her.
I am being pursued by a hairstylist.
Well,
I've never seen Paige style someone's hair. She just, I don't know, saves lives on a daily basis. But, you know, whatever.
Pat's got questions. We try to come up with answers. This is Pat Ponders.
I want to know what you're thinking. Tell me what's on your mind.
It's time for Pat Ponders.
Brought to you by Courtesy GMC in Trussville. Get by and see them. You can check out their outstanding inventory, 9.5 acres of inventory, brand new Sierras, SUVs, trucks, you name it. They got it right there at Courtesy GMC off of I-459, exit 32. Question number 1. 32 years ago today, Robert Kraft purchased the New England Patriots. Is Robert Kraft the greatest current owner in American sports?
Oh, yeah.
Because the Buss family doesn't have the Lakers anymore, do they?
They sold them.
They sold them.
Mm-hmm.
That franchise, my first exposure to the New England Patriots franchise was the 1985 Super Bowl when the Bears kicked their butts. But really prior, and I know Bledsoe, but it seems like prior to him buying the team, they were nothing.
It would be either Bob Kraft or the Joe Lacob, who is the owner of the Golden State Warriors. He turned them into what they are
I didn't
now.
know. I didn't know what his name was.
I still give it to Kraft. I still go with Kraft.
6 Super Bowl championships, built a incredible stadium.
Yeah.
Well, and I think you look at what they're doing now too, and it's like, man, you're already back here this quickly.
Now the Steinbrenner family, though.
No, not since George passed away. Hal's a little weenie. He is. He's a penny pincher. How do you own the Yankees and you're a pen? Like it,
That is a good point.
I can't stand Hal.
He's a weenie.
A little weenie.
He is.
The
Little weenie.
You
Wasn't
own the
a-
most powerful brand in American sports, and it.
I mean, that hurts.
I'm sure he's listening right now.
Yeah, you ought to
He
send him.
downloads the podcast.
You ought to send him a pack of Little Smokies.
I hate the Michael K. Show. I listen to Three Man Front in Birmingham. Sorry.
All right.
Little weenie.
Question number 2. Who finishes their NFL career with more Super Bowl rings? Joe Burrow or Josh Allen?
Well, Josh Allen gets traded.
What?
I'm convinced the Bills are snake bit. He's not going to win it there.
So he's got to go elsewhere?
Maybe he pulls a Stafford.
Goes to Tennessee.
Sure.
Yeah, goes to Tennessee and wins us a couple Super Bowls.
Have you got a coach yet?
Yeah, Robert Saleh.
Robert Saleh.
Okay, making sure.
Yeah, we're good. I'm going to go Joe Burrow. I'm going Joe Burrow. The North is changing. Patrick Mahomes isn't what he used to be. If Joe Burrow can stay healthy for a couple more seasons, I lean him than the Buffalo Bills. I think they're starting to dwindle down.
See, and what you just said is the reason I would take Josh Allen is I think if you told me these guys were never going to get hurt, I would take Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow has an injury problem. Unfortunately, he just has a bad history of getting hurt in the NFL, and it feels to me Like when they went to that Super Bowl a few years ago and it was so out of the blue, it kind of felt like that was their time to strike, and they haven't been able to build on that. So, yeah, I'll go Josh.
Question number 3. Last year, we could say with confidence that a trio of coaches in the Southeastern Conference were going to be on the hot seat when we got to Atlanta and SEC football media days. We all said Pittman, Napier, and Hugh Freeze. Those were the 3 guys that the majority of media said they're on a hot seat. So who from the conference at this year's media days will be on the hot seat? We had 3 last year. How many do you think and who would be on the proverbial hot seat?
Shane Beamer.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's number 1.
Next would be.
Go ahead. You want to say it? Say it.
I think there's some pressure on Jeff Lebby.
No, that's not the one I was going for.
I know it's
Talking about
not.
deflection.
Josh
Well, if we're
Heupel.
going alphabetically, okay, another J.
Josh Heupel.
Who?
What comes after J?
H.
Going backwards now.
No, HIJK. Yeah, but hot seat?
It's a little warm.
Pat just wants you to say it.
It's not a hot seat. No. That is going to be exactly what the SEC network wants for that television event.
I will go Shane Beamer 1, Jeff Lebby 2, and Josh Heupel 3.
Where's this Josh Heupel stuff coming from?
I don't know.
I'm not saying that I think that's true, but you need to talk to your former comrades in Volunteer Nation. and-
Yeah, they need to calm down.
Yeah, they're not happy.
They need to calm down.
They're not happy.
All right, so
Um,
who's your list?
Shane Beamer.
If any, you might tell me no, nobody's on the hot seat. Everybody's
No,
good.
I'd say Shane Beamer, and it's going to be really uncomfortable for Kalen DeBoer. And I'd say Jeff Lebby. I think Josh Heupel, if you're a Tennessee fan, you have to really look at where your program was before you got there, and where are you going to go now if you let him go. Like, you had no expectations coming into last season. Yeah, it didn't go the way that I guess you wanted it to, but okay, you're going to find yourself in another cycle again. Like, you got to rock with him.
Who'd you rather have as your head coach, Josh Heupel or Pete Golding?
Whew. Whew. Pat, question. This is Pat's segment.
No, this
Nah.
is for you.
No, you answer it
Nah, well, of course it'd be Josh Heupel.
because you're an offensive guy.
Oh,
it's
it
Josh
would be
Heupel.
Josh
It'd be
Heupel.
Josh Heupel in a heartbeat. It's unfair to Pete.
I think things would have to go really, really south for Heupel
Right.
to be on a true hot seat, but there will be some pressure based on
Yeah.
who they haven't added out of the portal. They
See,
got
this
good players as long as they can figure out quarterback.
Yeah. See, that's why I wish Eli Drinkles wouldn't have had so much success these past couple seasons, because he would have been the first one I'd have said. But I've started to grow to like him a little bit.
I think he
Best
bought
thing to
himself some
happen-
leverage with being the 7th
Right.
option for all these coaching
Well, yeah,
vacancies this
best
year.
thing to happen is his agent getting his name out there and being in searches like Penn State,
Yeah.
because Missouri went from the mindset that you said Tennessee fans should.
Yeah.
Their administration has repeatedly don't go. Wait.
How much do you
He
need?
got a new contract after going 7-6.
Right. How much do you need? We got
Still
you.
has not beaten a 500 team in his tenure at Missouri. But let's pay him $11 million.
But he beat Ohio State in that bowl game, Pat.
Oh, he's pulling the Mark Stoops. He's holding that program hostage.
I just want to say the quarterback for Ohio State in the bowl game when Missouri beat him is now playing at Weber State.
Devin Brown.
Yeah. So I think that tells us everything we need to
Yeah.
know about that one.
Weber State.
The
Where
home
is
of
Weber State?
Damian
Utah.
Damian
Lillard.
Lillard, baby.
I think it's Utah.
Somewhere
I
out there.
think.
I get Weber and Wright State mixed up.
Wright State's in Ohio.
How do you just know this information?
If I'm not mistaken, Wright State was named after the Wright brothers.
Oh. First in flight.
The only ones he gets mixed up, he gets up
New
Albuquerque
Mexico.
and Las Cruces,
Yeah,
New
I-
Mexico State and University of New Mexico.
I got you.
It's a mine you know what to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all over there.
It's just
It ain't Arizona.
don't know why. I've been to both places, but I don't
He
know.
can recite every county in Arizona because of his
Maricopa,
history in Tempe.
Tucson.
Maricopa. I knew that one.
Yeah. All right, next question. Also on this date, back in 1960, Major League Baseball Hall of Famer Stan Musial insists to the Cardinals to cut his salary from $100,000, which is the equivalent around of $1 million in today's money. He said, you need to cut my salary from $100,000 down to $80,000 because he believed the team overpaid him in 1958 and 59 because in 58 he hit 337.
It's pretty good.
And then in 1959 he hit 255.
Okay.
He told the team to reduce his wage because his wage should reflect his poor performance on the team because he didn't perform. So the question is, should Kalen DeBoer tell Greg Byrne he should make less money in 2026 based on his 4 losses in 2025?
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
No.
You better save every dime that comes in that direct deposit every single month because the loyalty, we know how loyalty goes, and it goes both ways, and it doesn't go very far. No.
No.
Now, that's admirable. And back then, I think, that was.
Yeah.
Nowadays, no.
Absolutely not.
Just as soon as you do that, they'll fire your butt. And you'd wish you had that
Wish you had that money
20,000
back.
back or that whatever.
No.
You should absolutely do it and say, go get you man me Ellen.
It's a great point.
I'm being serious. Hey, take $1 million off. Go get this cat out of the transfer portal. He'll be the best player on our defensive front.
You know how much that's going to cost at this point, though?
A lot.
$1.5 million.
Are
maybe?
you going to have to also pay Ole Miss?
Yeah.
And then LSU? And then?
You want to win? You want to win or you want to be rich?
Both if possible.
It's easy for me to say this in my situation. I would rather him win.
Actually, here's how I think it goes with a lot of guys in college football. Let me get rich, and if we win, that'd be cool too.
Yeah, they'll take it.
I think that's, yeah.
Yeah, that's their mindset now. God.
They don't make them like Ty Simpson every day. Love you, buddy.
Final question of the day comes courtesy of BB. She writes, recently an 86-year-old Englishman was fined 335 euros for littering after he spit out a leaf that had blown into his mouth.
There's no way that's real.
Man, that's insane.
He was accused of spitting on the ground, which is an environmental crime offense in England.
What?
Wow.
Have you ever been stopped or fined by law enforcement for littering?
No.
No.
A leaf?
A leaf?
A leaf.
Oh, man, I'm raising all kind of cane up there, boy.
It was an environmental crime offense.
Well, you better not take any Copenhagen over there. You through.
What are they going to do over there? Do they even carry? They don't even carry guns, do they?
I don't think so.
No, they
just
just eat
carry-
beans for breakfast.
They carry sticks.
And don't spit.
Yeah, keep it in your mouth.
They don't use tasers either.
What'd you just say?
Yeah. No, that was my fault. My fault. Pause. My apologies. That was brutal. Whew. I'll hold that L. Thought y'all just saved this for Fridays, man. Nah, my fault. My fault. That's on me. Dang. My fault. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I do have a follow-up, though. How did the leaf get in his mouth?
I don't know.
Just walking around.
he
Wait,
he
do I-
yawns
what was
one
that?
time.
Trying to catch snowflakes? No, leaves. Oh, okay. Good luck.
I have a feeling that Conrad's been pulled over for littering. Come on, give us a good story.
Well, I haven't ever been pulled over for littering. I guess that story I told you all about the river, that would technically be littering or that was more pollution than littering.
Was he in here when you told that story?
I don't think so.
Tell the story. Let's get Damien's reaction to this.
This
It's a good
is
story.
more pollution
Oh boy.
than anything. It was funny. I was actually with this my friend this weekend. I was like, I told that story on the radio about it. He said, I actually was telling that story the other day. So when we were in high school, you got to keep in mind, there really wasn't anything for us to do.
Mhm.
Okay. So we went out and we camped out on at the river in Hayden one weekend. And essentially a bet, I forgot the details of it, but it was something like, I think I was the last person to wake up or something the next day. And so they had all decided that they were going to make me do something as like a punishment or whatever. And so one of my buddies had to take a dump that morning. And so he went and pooped in the river. And I then had to go and fill a water bottle from the river that he just pooped in and drink the water.
Man, no. No, no, no,
What?
no.
What? But what if I told you they gave me $20?
No, no. In this economy, nah, 20 ain't enough.
No, this
man.
was the 2013 economy. It
Yo,
went way further
Colin
back.
has been doing cheap tricks for years.
Yeah, man. Hey, do something strange for a piece of change, man. You got it, big dog. You got it, man. No, ain't no way. No, sir.
So
No, sir.
Maybe
That
not
is-
littering.
You
But
mean to tell me you didn't do that in Maplesville
Not,
on
not at
Friday
all.
night?
Not at all. Ain't the Dookie water is not on the menu. Like that ain't the move.
Posey says now the stranger's toothbrush makes sense.
Yeah, like that was nothing. Like that was nothing.
I was about to say, like,
God,
I've
$20, Damien.
Hey, $20 is $20, man.
Can I go back to the people over in England?
sure.
You guys are so screwed up in so many ways. Leave people alone for spitting out leaves.
Like imagine if you're the police officer and like you have to arrest somebody for spitting out a leaf.
What you in here for? I spit out a leaf.
Spit out a leaf.
What are those bobbies just pulled me over?
God. It's
That was a
insane.
good.
It's insane.
What is this? Bobby pulled me over.
Yeah, right. In it.
That's
All right.
brutal. That is brutal, man.
What's in your mouth? And I
Damien, though, with the line of the day.
You got to mark that.
Do you have any idea what you were saying?
We will
It
drop
was
that.
just reaction, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And we can save that, and you can hotkey it, and then
Yes, we can
in
have him-
perfect moments. We can say, and in the words of the great Damian Mitchell, and you'll play that
Yes.
just like we do Donald Trump with the two.
Yeah. Play some Donald Trump since he's over in Switzerland right now. Yeah. That's what we're talking about.
Wait a minute. One for Hugh Freeze.
See?
You better believe it.
Mm-hmm.
You better believe it.
Yep.
Guess what? Alabama just got some.
Yep, sure did. Length and girth with Bediako.
They and her girls are excited.
Yeah, big time.
Both of them.
All right, more three-man front. This is Jocks. It is 1:49 here on Jocks. A few more minutes left to go in the program. Appreciate everybody being a part of the show. Tomorrow, we will dive deeper into the ongoing situation with the NCAA and eligibility. A good friend of mine, Dr. David Ridpath from the University of Ohio, he is going to join the show tomorrow. Also on the program, Rodney Orr from Tider Insider. We'll talk some recruiting with him and what's going on with Alabama basketball and football. Also, Rob Pate, former Auburn DB, will be on the program tomorrow. In our final visit of the year, when I say year, I meant the season, Southern Gentleman, Brett Norsworthy, will be on at noon. It will be our final college football conversation with him. Of course, Brett comes on anytime we want him to, but his weekly segment will come to a close tomorrow on the program. And if you missed the award-winning Pat Ponders just moments ago, we had a very historic moment as we have just added to our audio file with the following.
Yeah, keep it in your mouth.
There you go.
Wow.
Damian Mitchell is now part of history here on Three Man
And it's
Front.
the silence behind it. Like I can't even
Yeah,
keep it in your mouth.
Yeah.
Could you hear it better that time?
I had to turn my mic off. I was
Man.
laughing so hard.
Wait, one more time. What did he say?
Yeah, keep it in your mouth.
He said, yeah, keep it in your mouth.
Yeah, that's tough.
That is tough.
Might
Were you
wanna-
talking about my story? Like you want me to like gargle it?
You
or
might
something?
want to. You might want to
No, man.
provide a little context to your fiance.
Yeah.
She might not want the context.
Yeah, that's it.
Might just work.
You're like, I heard that one before.
To each their own.
Yeah, I'm saying. I heard that one before. Boy, y'all are different, man.
Oh.
Y'all are.
What do you
true.
mean we're different?
Y'all
What
are
are you talking about?
y'all are
Different.
something else, man.
Different, like funny. Like,
Yeah, I thought we only
like
did this
weird?
I thought we only did this on
We
Fridays.
do this every day, Damien.
I know, but it gets filthy on Fridays. I didn't know Wednesday was kind of just the middle point.
Well, that was organic. We didn't try to do that.
No, you just you
You
open
said
your
so.
mouth and put something in your mouth.
And then you kept it there.
Yeah.
You're right. Can't deny it. The media, man, this new age media, they get you. They get you
From
every
that,
time.
we
That
go
was
to-
not AI. That was you.
I know it.
That was one more time. This was Damien moments ago during Pat Ponders.
Yeah, keep it in your mouth.
There you go.
Oh, I see where you normalize the. That sounds better. That's good.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
That's good editing.
Good ear. Good ear.
Cool.
I noticed you enhanced that. Very, very good.
I can clean up the ends a little bit. It's a little
We
I'll
play
see what I can do with this 1.08 second clip of audio.
Put some bells and whistles around.
yeah. You need to
Little bells and
jazz it
whistles.
up a
Yeah,
little.
jazz
I'll put a music bed
Just
under
jazz
it.
it up. Jazz it up.
Careless whisper. Put that underneath it.
We see good. We see bad. Conrad has seen something bad. Just the worst thing that Conrad's seen.
This is the worst thing I've seen.
Been in quarantine and like I need to get out and party. Woo! What's better than beach and a few drinks and Jeeps? Man, getting better than that. Law enforcement's definitely made their visitability and made people chill out and not be as crazy.
The cops are doing their job as long as they don't be mean to people who are actually being innocent. Then I'm all gravy, baby.
All right, this is not a story about Charles Bediako, I promise. The headline might lead you astray here for a minute. And this is not a funny
Grown man comes back to college to play basketball against children.
no, but you could say that I guess that
Kidding.
never mind. I don't want to make light of this. It is a sad story.
Did somebody die?
A few.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
All right,
few.
Get to it.
So in eastern India, nearly 24 people have unfortunately passed away, and another 15 have been injured by a large wild elephant that went on a 10-day rampage through several towns in eastern India, terrorizing locals who reportedly had to climb trees and slept on their roofs for 10 days.
Oh my God.
To avoid the damage of the elephant. So according to this report,
Nobody had a gun?
yeah, you need a big old gun for that. But this says the single-tusked elephant
Run out of
first
bullets
struck
trying.
on New Year's Day when it tragically killed a 35-year-old man in the village of Banjahari in India. 4 days later, the animal then killed 5 members of a family in a nearby town of Sawan. The next day, it went on another rampage, killing 5 more people. And then it continued on after that. It says that the elephant would move under the cover of night, and it would travel up to 25 miles a day between these villages. And according to reports, officials tried multiple times to tranquilize the animal, but were unable to do it. It says, according to experts, the animal is currently believed to be in a state of must, which is a natural but dangerous hormonal condition in male elephants that is marked by a surge in testosterone that can sometimes last weeks or even months.
So he's got high T.
Yes, absolutely so. So it says more than 300 forest and wildlife personnel in India have been deployed in a massive search in order to take down the elephant.
You know, I've heard about big cats hunting down humans, and they've had out in Colorado, you had mountain lion that would stalk runners on a trail.
Oh boy,
yeah, bad deal. But an elephant going back and forth between villages to kill people,
and an elephant never forgets. So like they must have seen these. Like he's seen these people.
Premeditated.
Yeah, like I got to go get my get back.
It's a serial killer elephant.
But I go back to what Pat said. Let's run out of bullets trying to take this sucker down.
You mean to tell me nobody had a gun?
Well, and my thing is, we're still at the tranquilizer phase. Like I think at this point we're past the tranquilizers.
Past that.
Go for the legs.
And also, there's no female elephant around there. Like,
yeah,
help a brother out.
Find a mate.
Yeah, man.
This is why you do not see a live mascot in Tuscaloosa during the football season.
Really good point. That's going to do it for us. Thanks for joining us. We'll keep you up to date. Transfer portal, Charles Bediako, the upside down nature of college athletics. God is great.